what's going on, guys? Welcome to Start, Bench, Cut. For those of you who have never heard of this type of video, so basically I have a wheel full of teams. I pick a position. I pick 3 players of that position, and I choose which one of them I want to start, bench, and cut, and I make a team out of it. Gonna do this a couple times, see how it goes, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy.
That's not what he wanted to cut.
Again, we got it. We're in. There we go.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god! Look, the Rish! First time ever! Against with the kick return. Pity! Oh, look at the Irish, me boyos.
Alright, so the first position we are going to start on is the quarterback. So, let's spin. Let's see who the first QB is going to be. New Orleans Saints. Wow, of course. The first one is going to be the most difficult guy to decide. Alright, Tyler Shough is now in there. Right, let's go QB number 2. The Colts. What the fuck is up with this? Another tough team. Who is that supposed to be? So the Colts, I guess we're going Anthony Richardson. Yeah, we're going based off this depth chart. Anthony Richardson. Okay, now Anthony Richardson's in there. All right, let's go QB number 3. The Jets. All right, Justin Fields. All right, we got the 3 QBs. Wow, I never would have thought in my entire life this would ever happen, but Justin Fields is definitely he's the best of the 3, easily. And I'm going to take Tyler Shough as the bench guy. Well, he has injury concern. He could get hurt a lot. Anthony Richardson, no. Tyler Shough would be bench. Anthony Richardson literally might not be the starter. Tyler Shough probably is the starter. All right, now on to running backs. First running back is Texans. So that is Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's there. All right, next running back. Titans. So that is going to be Tony Pollard. Our final running back for this. The Jets. Breece Hall. Okay, so we got Joe Mixon, Tony Pollard, Breece Hall. Damn. I feel like they're all somewhat on the same level. I mean, Breece Hall actually is probably going to lose his job. These two might lose their jobs, but only due to age. Breece Hall might be getting outperformed. And he's young. He's like 24, 25. So I think Breece Hall, technically based off what I'm saying, has to be the cut. Who do I take right now? Probably Joe Mixon. All right, so Joe Mixon's going to be the start. Tony Pollard's bench. That leaves Breece Hall as the cut. All right, wide receivers. And wide receivers, we're going to do 6. So this is going to be wide receiver 1s, and then we're going to do wide receiver 2s. So 3 wide receiver 1s first and 3 wide receiver 2s. Yeah. Chargers. All right, second wide receiver. Titans. So that is Calvin Ridley. All right, final wide receiver 1. Buffalo Bills. I believe that's Khalil Shakir. All right, wide receiver 1. Ladd McConkey, Calvin Ridley, Khalil Shakir. Ladd McConkey, whites out, easily starter. He's top 10. If his name was Ladarius McConkey, he'd be a top 10. He would have made an all-pro with Brian Thomas. He would be a pro bowler as well. I like Shakir a lot. Calvin Ridley's getting kind of old, but he still gets 1,000 yards. Cam Ward and him could be kind of good. Oh, my God. Fuck. I think I'm going to go Calvin Ridley just by the slightest smidge, because he's probably going to get 1,000 yards. Shakir, possibly not. All right, now wide receiver 2. Broncos, Lions. Okay, so we have Amon-Ra. All right, who's next? The Dolphins, Vikings, Justin Jefferson. No way. Holy shit. Wow. The wide receiver 2s, man, are fucking crazy. These wide receiver 2s are going crazy so far. All right, last wide receiver 2. The Jags. Oh my God, Brian Thomas Jr. Holy shit. All right, second group of receivers. We got Amon-Ra, Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas Jr. All of these guys are top 5 receivers. So Justin Jefferson, obviously number 1. Amon-Ra is going to be the bench. And then Brian Thomas Jr., just because he's a rookie and then only played 1 year, I had to put him in cut. All right, tight ends. Let's see. Who's the first tight end we get? Vikings. I think that's TJ Hawkinson. Yeah, TJ Hawkinson. Tight end 2. Patriots, Saints. Juwan Taylor? Juwan Johnson, my bad. Okay, final tight end. Commanders, Cardinals, Zach Ertz. No, not Zach Ertz. Why the fuck did I say that? Trey McBride. All right, so my 3 tight ends, TJ Hawkinson, Juwan Johnson, Trey McBride. Just because consistent. Okay, Johnson's obviously the cut one, right? You can say based off last year, Trey McBride. TJ Hawkinson, though, does have the bigger career. I mean, does have the bigger resume. And also, he has the better team. Yeah, Trey McBride. All right, so TJ Hawkinson's going to be start. Trey McBride, bench. Juwan Johnson, cut. All right, now we're going to go with O-line. So we have the Raiders O-line. All right, let's see. Who's the second O-line we're going after? Rams. Okay, final O-line. Packers? Texans? Packers. So we are going to have the Rams be the starter. They have Kevin Dotson. They picked up Jonah Jackson. Then we're going to do the Packers as the bench. They're kind of around the middle of the tier. They did draft a rookie, Jordan Morgan, so maybe he can be a help. And that leaves the Rams as the cut team. All right, now on to the defense. Cardinals defense. All right, let's go defense number 2. The Chargers. All right, who is our final defense? The Bears. So we're going to make Chargers the start team between these 3. They still have Khalil Mack, Denzel Perryman, and I don't really know who else. I mean, I know more names of that team than I think these guys. So, all right, then we're going to have the Bears. They signed 2 guys. I know one of them was Grady Jarrett, and then that's going to leave the Cardinals as the cut team. All right, so we got QB, running back, 2 wide receivers, tight end, O-line, defense. Now, just head coach. Head coach. We're at 3 coaches. Cardinals, practical jokers looking guy, Jonathan Gannon. Okay, head coach number 2, Broncos, Sean Payton. All right, final head coach, the New York Jets. I believe that's Aaron Glenn. Okay, so Sean Payton's going to be the obvious starter. He has the most experience and won a Super Bowl. Right? He won a Super Bowl with Drew Brees? Yeah, he had to. Right? He had to. Yeah, Sean Payton did win a Super Bowl with the Saints. Okay. See, I'm not that much of a casual. Jonathan Gannon is kind of... Yeah, I'm going to have to give Jonathan Gannon the bench just because Aaron Glenn hasn't played yet, so I can't really... Yeah. Okay, so these are our 3 teams. Justin Fields hand the ball off to Joe Mixon while also passing the ball to Ladd McConkey, Justin Jefferson, and T.J. McConkey. Wait, what? And T.J. Hawkinson while having the Rams O-line, the Chargers defense, and Sean Payton. I mean, that doesn't seem like that bad of a team. Then our bench team, we have Tyler Shough, Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Trey McBride, the Packers O-line, the Bears defense, and Jonathan Gannon as a head coach. Okay. I mean, wide receiver 1 is kind of poopy, and then the quarterback definitely needs some work. And then the cut team is kind of atrocious. I mean, you have Anthony Richardson and Breece Hall, yikes. Khalil Shakir's not bad. Brian Thomas Jr., he's a dog. Juwan Johnson, the Raiders O-line, the Cardinals defense, and then Aaron Glenn. Yeah, there's not really too much going on there. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this first ever start, bench, or cut video. I think I might eventually make this into put this into a Madden franchise and simulate it and see how that goes. Hey guys, this is the OG Owen. So I was going to put this in a Madden franchise. I did. I simulated it. I played it all out. And for some reason, I'm going through some rendering issues, and I can't upload it on this. So hopefully the next start bench cuts will have the Madden gameplay. But just know for this one that the bench team won. The bench team finished 9-8. The bench team finished 10-7. The start team finished 11-6. The cut team didn't even make the playoffs. And then the bench team and the start team both lost the first round of the playoffs, but the bench team was a higher seed. They won their division, and they only lost by a touchdown, whereas the start team lost by multiple scores. So for this one, I'm going to give the victory to the bench team, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.